RKLB was trending a couple of hours ago as investors digest a volatile mix of strong analyst upgrades, successful Electron launches, and a sudden policy driven setback tied to changes in NASA funding. The company has recently been gaining momentum as analysts highlight its growing role in the expanding orbital economy and defense sector, reinforcing its image as one of the most credible vertically integrated space companies outside of SpaceX. Many long-term bulls continue to view the company as a core beneficiary of rising government and commercial spending on space infrastructure, missile defense, and satellite constellations. However, sentiment took a sharp turn following news that the US Congress voted to defund NASA's Mars Simple Return mission, a flagship project previously targeted for a 2031 launch window. The cancellation removes a potential pathway for the company to compete for launch services, spacecraft components, or mission related technology contracts, eliminating what some investors had viewed as a meaningful long term opportunity. The lost revenue potential, estimated by some to be in the tens of millions of dollars over time, sparked an immediate risk of reaction, resulting in a loss of 10.66% yesterday, the 4th of February. But regardless, the underlying trend still remains strongly bullish. As a matter of fact, the stock has been showing a decent amount of weakness for some time now. It has been showing some weakness before. I mean, before this news came out. Since the whole of since Tuesday, they thought it's been showing some weakness. As a matter of fact, but in any case, it actually recovered some ground. It actually recovered some ground. Let's see, it lost as much as it's printed at the lows of around 68.56, so it actually recovered some ground. Yeah, that's why we are looking at this. You can see this pivot here. So the extrapolations on this 4-hour chart seems to be suggesting that it may consolidate towards midday today, the 5th of February. Then after that, it might attempt to expand, but it will just be a dead cat bounce. The downtrend is expected to continue to print out, especially towards the 12th of February. Projections are saying 83.17, 86.72, 88.91. Okay, and on its market grid on this 4-hour chart, let's see what we have. We have the stock is right on 73.35. So it's in between the supports and the resistance values. So with an upward trajectory. So 74.56 is something that can happen. Let's see, does it have any, how robust is that resistance? 74.56. Okay, it doesn't look like it's going to be a tough resistance if it continues to, if it sustains this bounce. But the extrapolation seems to be suggesting that it may not progress with that. So if it continues to weaken, we have 71.76, 70.19. Do we have any support around those sort of prices? Okay, as a matter of fact, where it is at where it is right now, 73. Okay, so it's at 73.335. Okay, so it has okay, not really, not I've not seen anything. 72, just below it is 72.43. So we haven't seen any no robust support, no robust resistance. So if it begins to decline towards the lows of around 68.62, 67.21, it might provide a buying opportunity. So yes, the underlying trend on its daily chart is bullish, is a bullish one. Okay, lower prices are expected to continue to play out towards the 5th of March based on this daily chart. Okay, so and the 40-day moving average is actually may position itself to prevent any expansion, even though there's an indication that maybe later on in March it may attempt to reverse the downtrend, but that's a long time to come. So as things stand right now, the projections are saying 78.58. Let's see. Yeah, 78.58 is a pivotal projection. Yeah, what are the odds of it printing that? What are the odds of it printing 78.58? Five, okay. Statistically, it's very high, very, very high, but it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Okay, let's see now. So I was calling out the projection. So 78.58, 109.11, 125.25, 135.23. Okay, let's see now. The market grid, I think the stock has it fallen dropped out of its market grid. Yeah, just slightly outside of its market grid. Yeah, it's just slightly out of that market grid. Yeah. Okay, if it reverses course, then we're looking at 73.38. Do we have anything there? How robust is that resistance? Not really, not really, not really robust. No, not really robust at all. Yeah, but we have if it scales 73.38 and 5.24, it has a decent resistance at it's 10 and 40-day moving averages. You can see here they all converged at 73.1335 and 76.1776. So you might yeah, and also there's also there has a resistance right on its 10 and 40-day moving averages. Okay, yeah, just see what you make of RKLB, and thank you very much for watching this video.